having the parents focus group helped me a lot to build my confidence and also feel safe, knowing that having all this knowledge from my elders and also from the organization teaching us the difference and why things are being done the way they have been done builds my confidence and makes me feel safe.
During the parent focusing group, I felt very confident. Yeah, I felt that my African cultural needs have been met or is about to be met, because I don't know what will happen after this project, but I was able to voice out, to give out my own opinion about childbirth in Australia.
And they were very attentive. They listened to us and accepted what we told them. And they said that they were going to get back to us. And indeed, they responded.
During the parent focus group process, I think that my voice is being heard than when I had my children. Because when I had my children, there were only few Africans in South Australia, and people don't understand anything about us, about our cultural needs.
At the forum, everybody shared the same view. Because normally when it's just you against the wall, you wondered, is it just me? Am I just being fussy? But every woman in that room share the same thing.
Yes. As a young African mother who have first baby in Ethiopia and second in Australia, this parent focus group helped me to share my experience that I had been through, because the environment is different, the system is different, the culture is different. I was suffering a lot when I was having my second baby in Australia. I didn't know what was the option, what was going on, and it was a new culture. I was alone with the family. And this parent focus group helped me to share my experience with other moms who had been with the same situation like me, and it was really very great.
And in that forum, we talked about that, and I'm really glad and happy that we are being listened to, because you can see if people are listening to you, you can actually you can know that.
Yes, I felt very confident as an African woman in advocating for myself, not only for myself, for also other African women and other multicultural women, because I am a very, very shy lady. So now I'm becoming more confident in advocating for people.
I learned a lot about food, Australian food and African food in the hospital. One of the key that actually stood out for African women in that forum, including me, was that we as African, when we give birth, we need hot food.
After the workshop, that before I didn't know there is different option for mothers who are having a baby, whether they can choose the doctors, whether they can choose a midwife, even to have a birth at home. I have no idea. Not only me, the community member at the parent discussion was everyone was, oh, we didn't know that there is a chance that you can have a baby at home while having a midwife next to it. Was really great. That helped me to understand there is a chance that moms can choose to have a baby at home.
So in the pelvic floor exercise, I learned how to exercise my womb. Even at times when I sit down, I try to exercise my womb, because at times, I learned that if you don't do that pelvic exercise, women tend to be incontinent. At times when they laugh or when they do something, they become incontinent. So I've been doing that practice, and I think it's helping me.
After the session about healing our body, my body, and it was really wonderful, because some of these things I didn't know about it. But when I learned that day, when I heard from her that day from her teaching, I even practiced it myself about taking in your breath and putting it out. And I practiced it and it worked for me. It was really wonderful.
In the kids workshop, it was really very informative. I have learned a lot of things, and also I hope all my peer members have got the same information like me. For example, I didn't know that you can have a free baby installation when you are having the new baby, the car seat to fit in your car. And also I learned about at what age we have to use a car seat for our children.
After going to the high tea, I got to see the mother's perspective more. I got to see like how they manage periods and their different traditions and how they did stuff back in the day. And I also got to see like the progress in the world that we have and how lucky we are. I enjoyed interacting with people my age and doing activities with them and seeing how open the mothers were to the possibility of this new subject, seeing how they did things back in the day and learning about their traditions.
But after the high tea, it teaches us that there are times and stages towards period, and why the children behave, how their mood goes up and goes down at some times. So now I understand better and I know how to approach her when she's grouchy, or maybe sometimes I don't need to talk, but at least bring her warm tea or a bag that could stimulate some conversation and give her better support. So now with all that education, I'll be talking about more periods. Are you in your period?
Because as a community champion, I take the message to my people in my community. I make them to have confidence with me and the hospital to go ahead with the hospital from what I tell them. Because what I learn from the hospital, I take it to my community and educate my people on it. What especially the youth that are coming, or the young people, the future leaders, the future people that are coming up, I take the message to them for their future tomorrow.
As a community champion, we learn more through the training and workshop, that we learn more about delivery baby and get birth in Australia. And we can help a young woman when she wants to go to hospital to get birth, to know more about how the system work, how she get comfort, and she go through this time.
As a Southern Sudanese leader here, I see this one is going to be helpful. We are happy to hear that, and I'm happy seeing this one is start, because a lot of us now, they'll be scared to go there, because sometimes you can get interpreter through a phone and you don't know him or her. But if we have some people there in hospital as a worker to help those ladies in hospital, everyone is going to be happy.
Through Maternal Health Care Project, I have seen the women grow. I have seen them empowered by advocating for their communities. For example, I have witnessed somebody like telling their family member to go to a hospital to seek help, because they think everything we said in the project is going to be implemented.
In the hospital in Australia, I hope changes will come so that we Africans can receive a better treatment. Not even Africans, the whole of Australia women that give birth will see success in the food.
The future is good. The future is bright and beautiful, because at first we were afraid, but now the fear is gone and we are now confident.
I feel the future of birthing in Australia after the forum will be better, will be the better one, because there were a lot of issues that were discussed, and I'm seeing it coming to, fulfillment. So I'm confident enough that the future of birthing in Australia is going to be a better one.